Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mr. Guy on Board Game Geek. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Kingdom Death Monster. This will be Lantern Year 5 of our playthrough of the Ember settlement. Now, got one thing to correct that was significant enough I felt I needed to make the adjustment. You know, there's always little things, but this one's pretty big. When we did the last story event, I had to make a roll, and it said originally that you had to lose half your resources. Now, it doesn't actually say, it says when you read the book, it says roll on the chart. It doesn't say you have to follow that whole thing for the branding. But I'm going to do it anyway, just because it seems like, okay, fine. I took away half our resources. Basically, I still had so many resources that I didn't even lose them all still. So I still have I have 2 of the cat claws left, 2 iron left. None of the scrap that we had. I had a bunch of scrap lanterns. 1 sinew and 1 lion testes left. That's what we have left in our inventory. So that's not terrible. But that's the only correction that I really needed to make. The other thing is there's suggestions that I should be bringing out new survivors. I agree. Absolutely agree. But if I can get a full suit of armor for the lion armor, that'll make it a lot easier to outfit a new survivor really well. I still have Constantine in the wings. He's got a little bit of experience. And Nona, actually, the one thing we have to do before we get to our event is to do the bold thing for Nona, because she did acquire that. So we're going to have to do that before we start this fight. Anyway, we're set up for the showdown against a level 2 white lion who, based on the events from the last hunt phase, is starting in ground fighting. I actually like when that happens. It gives us a little bit of a reprieve. We also have a new train tile that came out that you may have never seen because it's part of an expansion, and that is the lion statue. And that is right here next to the white lion. It has to be adjacent, so it is. And I put it on the other side. One of us might be able to get to it. I don't know. It has a really cool ability. You have to take an action at it, but we have to get over there and roll a die. We need an 11 plus, so I don't even know how we would do that. Anyway, so we may not even go near the statue, but we'll see. So next thing up, we're going to do Nona's bold story event, and then we're going to get right into the showdown. So here we are at the bold table. Now, Nona has gained enough courage to get her event. It happened on the last hunt phase, so we're going to take care of that right now, which means that we're going to be reading from this one, and it says, expect the unexpected. You are prepared to face any mind-bending trials at a moment's notice. Where others may falter, you forge ahead, meeting the journey head-on. Gain the following ability and roll on table. Prepared. So when rolling to determine a straggler, add your hunt experience to the result. Well, shouldn't have a lot of hunt experience, but we're going to check off prepared. Now, most of them had stalwart, so let's get a little bit different. And then we got to roll on this table. What do we get? A 9. Man, I'm rolling really well. +1 permanent strength for Nona. Wow, that means she's got a +1 strength and +1 evasion. Now, she has a evasion, -1 evasion token in this combat, but that's okay. All right, well, we finished the bold story event for Nona. Now we're going to just go kill that big bad lion. Here we are at the showdown phase, guys, and we are facing a level 2 white lion, which we did not ambush it, so it is going to go first. And so I'm going to make that happen, and we'll see what his AI card is. Let's draw his first of his AI cards. Chomp. Okay, well, we know this one's pretty simple. It's pretty basic. It says, now remember, level 2 white lion, +1 strength, +1 speed. He's pretty nasty. That means instead of 1 speed, it's 2. Instead of 1 damage, it's 2. This is worse. Okay, closest threat and range, none. Closest threat and field of view, that's going to be any of them. They are all exactly 6 away. I think we'll have him go after Annabelle, because Annabelle is the evasion queen. So, speaking of which, I didn't get the monster token out, or the first player token, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, guys. I think I might as well put that on. We'll start off with Annabelle, why not? So that she can draw that herself and gain an insanity. She only has 1. So, or 2. No, 1. She has 1. So we're going to do this attack. It is going to turn and go all the way to here. That's not a problem. It can get all the way there and attack Annabelle. So we're going to get 2 dice out now. Annabelle, not only does she have full complement of survival at 5, she's also got a massive amount of ability to dodge. Now, the lion doesn't have any additional accuracy, so his accuracy is currently 2. The rawhide suit combination that I have gives her an additional evasion. She also has +1 strength from the monster tooth necklace, but she's got monster grease. That means that the monster needs a 3. She has on her sheet, she has the rawhide suit, so she also has another evasion, so that's 4. So and she's in the tall grass. So the lion needs 6s right now to hit Annabelle. That's what I was planning on. So 1 hit. Now let's see where it is, because she may want to dodge it, may not. It is a 2-point hit in the waist. Well, she has only 1 point of armor in the waist. I think she's going to take the hit in the waist right now. That will reduce her armor to 0 oh, sorry, take it back. In the waist, she has 2 points of armor. So we'll just take the hit. She'll go down to 0 armor in the waist, and that is the end of the White Lion's turn. Great start for our folks, and now we can go in and bash the heck out of this guy, right? And which our guy Percival is prepared to do. Now, something else that came up from last turn, I didn't really detail out the problem that this brings about, but Shara is no longer insane. The Twilight Sword is sentient, meaning that you have to be insane to wield it. She's not. That's a problem. So she's going to have to go to one of her other weapons, and she doesn't have proficiency with them anymore. Man, I guess I should have just, well, we did what we did. So she's going to go to the Adventurer's Sword. It's pretty good, and I'll show you what that looks like. Here it is. It is a unique item. It is irreplaceable, but it is not sentient. It is a sword. So she's going to roll 3 dice, I believe. Yes, 3 dice. She has an accuracy of +1. So right now she's going to need a 5 to hit. That 0 means this. Your courage is added to this weapon strength, so it's 5. So in reality, this is a devastating weapon for her. It's really good. But she's not ready to attack yet. And first off, we're going to have, I think, Percival attack. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't quite get to the rear hex there for him, but he can get right there. And he's got the Butcher's Cleaver. You know, if he can't get there, he might as well just step up 1 and hit him. You know what? Yeah, he's just going to step up 1, stay in the tall grass, and hit the lion there, because if he can't get all the way around the back to get the bonus, he might as well not bother. Okay, he is going to be using the Butcher's Cleaver. Butcher's Cleaver does 2 dice. It needs a 5+ to hit, so with Percival, it needs a 4+ to hit because he has an accuracy of +1, and it has a strength of 5, but he has a strength of +1, so it's got a strength of 6. He's in a good place to do a lot of damage. He got a perfect hit. I'm going to look and see if anything about him helps with the perfect hit. Does not. It would have if he was using his Gax, but his greater Gax, but it does not. He's using the Butcher's Cleaver. Anyway, we got 2 hits. That is outstanding. So the first 2 hits on the lion. What do we get? The beast's back and the beast's femur. So the beast's femur doesn't have any negative effects. We're going to do that one first, and then we'll do the beast's back. So let's do that. Alright, so the first hit on the beast's femur using the Butcher's Cleaver. Remember, he's got a 6 strength. Now, the level 2 White Lion has a toughness of 10, so he still needs a 4 or better to wound the White Lion. That's not too bad. Let's do that. An 8, so he didn't critical, but he did wound it, so we're going to get rid of this AI card. I don't know if you can see clearly. Okay, so then we're going to take this AI card, put it right there. Sorry, I meant the hit location card. All right, and then for his second attack on the beast's back, let's see what he gets. A 10, he got a critical. All right, that is outstanding. Okay, critical. White Lion gains a -1 accuracy token. That is outstanding because he's got this +1 strength, +1 speed. So, wait, did I miss a roll on his? I think I did. Yeah, I need to do that on Annabelle just to be sure. 7. I don't remember if that would have hit. He's got a accuracy of what on that last attack? I'm sorry, I missed. I think I should have rolled. No, I did roll 2 dice. I did. Yep, I did. Okay, not a problem. Anyway, we're going to finish this off. he gains a -1 accuracy token, and his second AI card is gone. That's 2 wounds out of 15. Woohoo! Okay. Okay, now he's got a -1 accuracy. That is fantastic. Good job. He didn't draw the eye or the lion. It didn't move or do anything different. So here we are with, let's do Annabelle next. She's got her new weapon, her scrap dagger, which is going to roll 3 dice. It needs a 7. She does not have any bonuses to hit, just to damage. And so let's do that. She needs 3 dice and she needs 7s to hit. Let's see if she can take a chunk out of this lion with her daggers. And she's going to stay there too for the defensive bonus. So she hit twice with an 8 and a 9. Is she deadly or lucky? Let me look. No, she just has a strength bonus. Does say on a perfect hit. She didn't get a perfect hit, but on a it doesn't matter. This isn't the damage roll anyway. Okay, that's that. So she hit twice. Let's draw the first of the cards. It is the beast's ribs. So this one has a reaction on the wound, and this one, the beast's heel. You clip the muscle. We're going to do the heel first because this one's going to, if the attacker has 3 understanding, which she does not. She has 2 actually. The sound of the cracking. Okay, it's not that bad. It doesn't matter. But we're going to do the beast's heel first. See if we can damage that. Now, let's talk about her strength. Her strength in this attack is +2, or 2 for the dagger, and she has +2 strength herself, so she's at a 4. And I was able to combo the monster tooth necklace on her by giving her the bone axe as part of that combo. It's just in her inventory. She'll never use it, but it's there till we change it out, giving her a strength of 3, 4, 5. So with a toughness of 10, she needs 5 or better to wound. She rolled a 4 on the first one and missed. There was no consequence. And then on the beast's rib, she rolled a 4 again and missed. Wow, that took a turn for us right there, didn't it? Okay, well that's that. Let's move on to our next character. I think our next character, just in case we draw him into an attack, is going to be Nona. Now, Nona currently has a -1 accuracy, unfortunately. Or sorry, no, that's -1 evasion, not accuracy. Okay, she has a +1 accuracy. Nope, she doesn't. Okay, well, let's calculate her stuff. She's using the catgut bow. She has a +1 speed, so she has 3 dice to hit with the catgut bow. It requires a 7. She has no bonuses for accuracy, so she needs 7s to hit. She missed completely. Wow, that's not good. All right, and that's going to be her. And well, can she do anything else? Does she have anything else? She can spend. They can spend those strength tokens they have. Oh, they all have a +1 strength token. But she missed the attack, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. But I did roll a 6. Well, I don't know. I think I need to re-roll Annabelle's hits because I forgot about this strength token. She actually needed 4s, so she hit twice. I am gonna back up on that. She rolled 2 4s, just 1 away from hitting, and I forgot about those strength tokens. So backing up to Annabelle, she's going to hit twice. Once in the beast's tricep, or she already hit. I'm sorry. These are the ones that she failed on. So she failed on these. So this one she just wounded. So we'll take another one out. She rolled 4. She needed 5s, and I forgot about that strength token. So and then the beast rib, it's just a wound. If the attacker asks, she doesn't. So it just does another wound. But that's too important to mess up. So I'm glad I remembered those strength tokens. It's kind of, I have her sheet on top of it, so I can't see it. Okay, but it is right here. And just to calculate that out again, she's got 2. 1 for the strength token is 3. She's got +2 for her skills. That's 5, 6 for the, and the monster tooth necklace. That is 6. Okay. So she needs 4s. She got 2 hits. All right. Next. So then we shot with Nona and she completely missed. So now we have Shara, the not insane any longer. Now Shara is berserk. She could bash herself to gain the frenzied fighting art, or frenzied trauma. Let's take a look at that. I'm going to read that real quick and just see on the brain trauma table. Frenzy, you gain 1d5 insanity. Oh, that would allow her to use her Twilight Sword. +1 speed token and +1 strength token. Ignore slow on melee weapons. You may not spend survival. You may not use fighting arts. You may not use weapon specializations or mastery. can be gained multiple times. Nah, I don't think we're going to do it because she can use the adventurer's sword right now and it's better. But can she get to him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can. She's going to rush in behind him right there and use her adventurer's sword. Now remember, right now she needs I think a 5 to hit. No, it's strength 6, or it's a 6 to hit, and she has +1 accuracy. So she needs 5s. She's going to roll 2 hits with that. Yes, the adventurer's sword does 3. So 3 dice. There's 3 dice. She needs 5s. Wow, she got a perfect hit. Let's see, does it do anything on does she do anything on a perfect hit? I don't believe so. No. Okay. Yep, she doesn't do anything special on a perfect hit, but she did hit all 3 times. Wow, pretty good. Let's see what she gets. Well, the first one we knew, because I accidentally pulled it, was the beast tricep. There's a failure effect on that, so we'll see. There's a reflex action that will happen, so we're probably going to save that one to last. We'll see. And then the fuzzy groin. Yeah, we'll do the fuzzy groin first because it has no reaction. And see, she's not very likely to not wound. So she has the sword itself, because it uses her survival, has a strength of 5. She's got a +1 strength. So right now she needs 4s to wound. Does she have anything else? Nope. She needs 4s to wound this thing. She personally doesn't have any strength. She just has a strength token because of the red fist fighting art. So we hit all 3 times. So the first one is the fuzzy groin. Let's roll on that. Critical. We criticaled the lion in the groin. Yes. Gain 1 lion testes. Okay, that gives us 2. Persistent injury, lost ding dong. Your attacker destroys the white lion's healthy genitals. The monster is livid. The white lion gains +1 damage token. That's not good. So another strength. The attacker permanently gains the priority target token. Oh, Shara is about to get ripped up. The white lion will attack them until the attacker is dead, or the white lion is dead, no exceptions. Okay, we're going to put that right here for now. I don't want to forget that. I need to get a strength token for the lion. I'm going to put this here just so I keep them together. She's got a +2 strength. That is really bad. And then, of course, Shara's blessed with this fun, the priority target token until she's dead. Maybe she should have frenzied and gone berserk. No, she's going to need her survival, of which she has 5, right? So she's in a good place. That was her first hit, though. That was not the last hit. So the next one is remember, she needs 4s. Yeah, 4s to damage. Next one's beast tricep. There's a failure effect. She rolled an 8, so she did not fail. Oh, I forgot to take the wound for the fuzzy groin, so we did that. And then another wound for the beast tricep. We're taking him down pretty fast because everybody's doing a good job of damaging. Now this one. This is a reflex, so whether she hits or not, this is going to happen unless she criticals. So let's see what she gets. This could be bad for her. A 5. Well, she did wound, but then this is going to happen. So whack, the wound happens, then we get this. Full move the monster in a straight line. That's going to run through Percival and Annabelle. Hey, Annabelle gets to use her tumble ability. Amazing. Okay. Cancel all hits now. Okay. And then it's going to grab. Place target. Knockdown in front of the target. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level. So it's going to be 2 damage. Alright, so we know that he's going to go forward in a full move, so that's going to be 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. She is going to tumble. What does she need to do to tumble? Need to roll a d10. Let's see what happens there. She rolled a 7, so she did tumble away, so she's actually right there. However, Percival is not so lucky. He gets dragged to the edge of the field, and he takes 2 points. I don't think you have the strength onto this. It says points per monster level, not so it's 2 in the hand. So Percival happens to have in the arms 2 points in the arms, so he lost his armor in his arms and he's knocked down until the end of the lion's next phase. Now the interesting thing is the lion's going to turn around and go after Shara, who's now reasonably far away and can dash. So he's probably not going to hit Shara this turn. That's awesome. Alright, speaking of which, that is the end of the player's actions for this round, so we're going to go back around to the lion's turn. This lion's pretty pissed off. We're not having a terrible turn against him. Uh-oh, Bloodthirsty. Okay, when this comes into play, draw another AI card. When a survivor suffers damage for any reason, place one token on Bloodthirsty. Okay. At the start of each monster's turn, if the Bloodthirsty has 3 tokens, it takes a basic action. Okay, so that is going into there. Again, I'm going to keep the Fuzzy Groin out here for right now, just for my memories. Well, actually, I don't need to. I got the priority target out, so I'll put that in the discard pile. Okay. And then we're going to draw another AI card. Hopefully it's not another mood. I have the Whisker Harp. Could do something about that. Grasp. Okay. Closest knocked down survivor, but we know that's not going to happen. So it's me closest survivor in range, which is not going to happen because of the priority token, that the permanent priority token that Shara has. So it's going to turn around and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. However, she can dash. So it moves up to her. There's a breakpoint. See, there's a breakpoint in here before it attacks. So it's moving, but I am going to use dash. I believe that is the proper use of it. I'm going to double check just to be sure. Let's take a look in the glossary at dash. I'm pretty sure that's how it will work. I can use it at this point in time because that's how everybody uses it to get out of attack range. Okay, dash. Dash. Okay, dash. Yeah, survival action. When opportunity permits, a survivor may spend 1 survival to dash to gain +1 move, which must be spent immediately. Each survivor may only dash once per round and only after the settlement is innovated to paint. And will we do that? So she's going to spend a point to dash. Go, Shara, go. That means she is down to 4 survival. Not the end of the world there, right? Doing good. And she's going to dash away from Ombre and go... she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 right into the tall grass right there. You failed, Mr. Lion. This is why I felt good about taking this guy on right now. Alright, that is the Lion's activation. We're going to go back around to the players now and get started. Okay, so in this turn, I think the first one that's going to go is Annabelle, because she's going to spend one of her survival. Annabelle also has 5 to get Percival standing again. So I'm going to spend 1 survival to do that. She's at 4. She's doing an encourage. She's encouraging Percival to get off his lazy butt, get up and come in here. He's not even hurt. He just got some shredded armor, even though he's screaming over there about being wounded. And then she will step right here behind the lion and attack it with her 3 dice. Now she's the evasion queen, so I'm hoping if it does turn on her, it'll be okay. Now again, she's got a massive amount. She only needs 4s to hit. Let's do that. Well, she only got 1. Wow, it's better than none. All right, Beast's Elbow, failure. We're going to do, if we fail to hit, we're going to do a big move forward. But again, she's in a good place. She's got to wound. She has a +2. She's got a strength token for +3. The dagger's +2, so that's 5. And the Monster Tooth necklace is a 6. So she needs a 4. A 7. So this failure effect does not take into account, and she wounds the lion another time. Man, guys, there's only 3 cards left in the deck and 2 left in his pile. We're really taking him down fast, which we need to do if we're going to survive, because now we're going to be going on tougher hunts, and I'm going to be bringing in some new people to do that as well. I just want that gear, that we get these gear sets going. That's going to make all the difference in the world. Okay, so next up I'm going to go with Percival. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't get there. Oh, yes, he can. With his greater Gax, he's got reach. Might as well do it, right? So he slings over the greater Gax. He still has it in his inventory. And he's going to move up and attack. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The Gax has a reach of 1. Now, the greater Gax isn't quite as good as the Butcher's Cleaver, but it's still good. It is 2 dice. It needs a 6+. He's got +1 accuracy, so he needs 5. And it's got a strength of 4, but he's got a bunch of other stuff. So let's see what he gets. 8 and a 5. So I think he hit... Let's see. So it's got a strength... well, 6, 5. He hit both exactly. So let's see what he gets. He gets the Beast's Maw. So he hit it in the face. It turned around, I guess, to look at him. And he gets the Beast's Flank. Okay. So this is on a wound, this is on a failure, so we'll do the Maw first. Maybe he can critical. He's got, remember this, the greater Gax is deadly. That has a big effect. Now, what does he need to actually wound? The Lion's got a 10. He's got a strength of, Percival's got a +1 strength. So the greater Gax has a strength of 4, so that's 5. He's got a strength token that's 6, so he needs 4s. And I got to remember their specializations. It's very important, especially for him and Annabelle. Annabelle may have hit. When attacking with an axe, if your wound attempt fails, okay. So this is his wound attempt. So he has, again, just to quickly run through it, 4 strength, 5, 6. Yeah, he needs 4s or better. I'm looking to see if he gains anything else. No, so he needs 4s or better on 2 dice. Let's do the Beast's Maw, a 9. That is a critical because he's using the Gax, the greater Gax, on a perfect hit. Oh no, I'm sorry. No. I thought he had something that made him deadly. Oh, it is, yeah. The greater Gax is deadly. It says right there, deadly. So he criticaled the Beast's Maw. What does that mean? Critical wound. The blow destroys the White Lion's jaw. Persistent injury. No jaw effects. Roll on a D10 on a 5+. The White Lion's jaw flies off its face. The attacker gains +1 courage and +1 survival. Come on, let's get a 5 or better. A 5. We did it. So it flew off. Now this is, I'm going to keep this out in play. He gains +1 courage and +1 survival. He hadn't spent the survival yet, so he can't gain any more survival, but he can gain the +1 courage. And that's putting him a lot closer to that 3rd courage event. That's awesome. And the beast is now seriously messed up. That was his first attack. Now this one's on a wound. Again, he only needs a 4, so he's probably likely to take this, a 5. He does wound. This is going to be interesting. Cat hates this. Cats hate this. The monster is very upset. Attacker gains the priority target token. But is that true? Because he has... Let's just double check and see if this would override this one. The attacker permanently gains the priority target token. The White Lion will attack them until the attacker is dead. No exceptions. Okay, so this wounding event actually does not happen. However, boom, we damage him. And boom, we damage him again. We got 2 hits on him that turn. So Percival's got him down to 1 AI card plus the 2 that are in the discard pile. That is fantastic. All right, that was Percival's turn with the greater Gax, and he actually criticaled and ripped his jaw off. Pretty cool. So that means he won't be able to drag us around anymore, I think, with his teeth. Okay, next up, I think we'll do, we're going to do Nona's. I need her to get more proficiencies with her bow, and she missed last time. So she needs 7s. She does not have any accuracy, right? No, she has a, what does she have? She has strength and evasion. Yeah, so she doesn't have any accuracy. She needs 7s. Just come on, get a hit. An 8. She got 1 hit on him. That's good. I'll take it. Oh no, it's the... Okay. Well, she's doomed. So the attacker is caught in the White Lion's ruse, is savagely mauled. The attacker is doomed to perform basic attack action. It won't do that though, right? It's still going to go after Shara. Because there's no exceptions to this, it says. Until she's dead or dismembered. It says when you are picked as a target, when the monster performs pick a target, it picks you. The attacker is caught. Is this really performing pick a target? I don't think so, actually. It says the attacker is caught in the White Lion's ruse. Attacker is doomed to perform a basic action. Well, yeah, actually it would, because the basic action is pick a target. So it's going to doom... This is interesting. It's going to doom our girl. She hit those, so she does get a proficiency. Yay. It's going to doom Nona, but this is the interesting part about it. It's not going to attack Nona. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack Shara. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing. So with a basic attack, now that means it's going to roll 3 dice. It's because remember, it's got +1 speed right now. It does have a -1 accuracy. It's also got +2 strength. So let's take a look at Shara. We haven't looked at her from a defensive position. She's one of the least defensible, actually. She does have monster grease, so she's got 1 evasion. She does not have any evasion on her stats or anything, so basically the lion currently needs 4s with a basic attack. It's 2s normally, -1 accuracy, so it's 3s, and then her monster grease puts it to a 4. Needs 4s. Okay, 4s to hit, 3 dice, and hit twice. That's not good. Okay, now she's probably going to be able to dodge one of those. It's not her turn, so... head and foot. Okay, let's think about that. Well, she's probably going to take the 3 points in the head. Why? Because she's got the skull helm. So, bang, the skull helm is now down to 0. She'll just take that, and she'll spend a survival to dodge the leg hit. Yeah, she'll spend a survival to dodge the leg hit. She's down to 3 survival now. And that's that. You know, I could be surging, but I didn't do that. And I could have dashed her away right now, but I'll take that. That's fine. We're still fine. Okay. Oh, you know what? What did he roll? He rolled an 8, 7, and a... he still hit the one time. Just double check. He needed 4s, 5, 6. Yeah, I needed 6s. So he still hit the one time. Okay. Or however many, 2 times. Because the 7 and the 8 would have hit. All right. That is the end of that. Okay. That was the... that was the bow attack. Now I got to shuffle up the hit location deck again. That was the bow attack. And then Shara is the last one left to go. So I think she's going to dart around behind. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll dart around behind the lion. Miss Priority token. You know, maybe she should stay in the grass. You know what? That +1 isn't worth all the hits she can take. Staying in the grass is helpful to her. She could even use her action to hide and blow him away, but I think we're not going to do that. So I'm just shuffling up the hit location deck. She's going to stay in the tall grass for the defensive purposes of it, and then she will attack with the adventure sword. She only needs a, let me see, a 6. Shara, she has a +1 accuracy, 5. She needs 5s, so she's okay. She's going to roll 3 dice with 5s. I'll take that chance. Okay. 2, 6, and 8, so she hit twice. This is very, very good for us. First one's going to be in the beast tricep. There's a failure there, and then but she's not likely to fail in this reflex. So we're going to do the beast tricep first. Okay. She needs, with the adventurer's sword, she needs a 5 because it's based on her courage. It's 5, plus she's got a strength of... No, she has an accuracy of 1, so it's 5s, right? 5s, and the +1 strength token from the red hand. So 4s. She needs 4s to wound, and she rolls a critical. Oh man, wow! I've been rolling a lot of criticals, guys. Critical. The torn muscle causes agonizing pain. Discard 1 mood card currently in play. Oh, this one's actually discarded already. So we can discard Bloodthirsty, which actually has a token on it right now, because he just did damage to Shara. So that would have had 1 token up, but we're going to get rid of it. The lion is immediately knocked down, okay, and needs 3s to hit. So on the next one, she only needs a 3+ to hit, wound it, and the reflex action will be canceled because this is a critical. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then we're going to roll to hit on this one. She needs a 3. It's just effectively a toughness of 3 right now. She only misses on a 1. She rolled a 7. No critical, but she did damage it. So that is the last of its current AI cards. We're going to have to shuffle these ones up. Of course, both the moods are in there now. Okay. Shar was the last person to go. So, knock down monsters. I believe all it can do this turn is get up. Now, even though we didn't wound it, I've got to look at that. A knockdown monster might actually have gotten up from the reflex. I don't think so, but I'm going to double check. No, it does not trigger anything, so he's down. So it says it gets back up if the monster is knocked down during a flow, cancel. Okay, yeah. A knockdown monster stands up when it draws an AI card, a trap is played, or at the start of the next monster's or survivor's turn. Okay, so it's going to stand up at the start of its turn, so we really didn't get much benefit out of it, and it's going to draw one of its remaining AI cards, which is Chomp. Okay, well, it's going to try and chomp Shara. We know that. So let's look at that. It's going to, it gets +1 speed, so it needs a, it's going to roll 2 dice instead of 1 on the chomp. Needs a 2 to hit, -1 accuracy, 3 to hit. Shara's in the tall grass, 4, 5. Shara has monster grease, 6. It needs 6s to hit her. And it hit both times. That sucks. So let's see where it hit her. And these are big damage hits too. I got to remember that. Head and hands. Ooh. Oh. Well, I already rolled, so I got to take this, guys. I got to take it. And then she's going to get an after hit. Oh, this says Headhunter. Always hits the target's head location on the chomp. But wait. No jaw. I don't think it does that. The white lion vomits blood all over itself. Any adjacent survivor gains +1 insanity. So, but can it do the chomp after hit? No jaw. And then the beast's maw says no jaw. Okay, the white lion vomits. Does this interrupt the after hit? I don't know. A little confused on that. I'm going to say it doesn't. And the white lion vomits any adjacent survivor, that's 2, gain +1 insanity. So that is Shara, who's up to 2 insanity now, and Nona, who is now at 1 insanity. She had 0. Okay, well, and now we got to resolve these 3-point hits. Okay, so Shara's taking 2 3-point hits. She still has 2 armor left in the head. That's Annabelle, sorry. Shara has no armor left in the head, so we don't want to take that. I think we'll spend her survival to dodge that one. And then the other one is in the arms, which she has no armor, so she takes 2 hits and a severe injury. So we're going to go roll on the severe injury table for her, and she's going to take 2 hits in the arm. Well, she's going to take 1 anyway, 1 hit. Severe injury, she took a total of 3 hits in the arm. Let's see what she gets. An 8. 8. Spiral Fracture. Your arm twists and naturally gain -2 strength token. Skip the next hunt, gain 1 bleeding token. Okay, so she gains a bleeding token, -2 strength token. That was a pretty rough hit. And she's knocked down. So what is that going to mean for her? Because she has a +1 strength token, so I'm just going to take the +1, flip it over. She actually has a -1 right now on her strength, and she's knocked down. And she has a Spiral Fracture. I think you can fix that with the bed. Because it says token, actually says token, so it's going to go away. Anyway, this is now discarded. Those attacks hit. That was a really hard hit on her. Man, just broke her arm outright, even in the grass. But that's the end of the lion's turn, so let's move back around to our players' turns. Okay, well, we have the opportunity. Well, we got 4 AI cards left. We could kill it this turn. I think we got to get out of the grass, take some chances. We've been trying to use the grass as cover. But let's see, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got to have her go first. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Annabelle's going to run in. She's the evasion queen anyway. She's going to attack with her daggers. Now, just once again, she needs 7s. She's got no accuracy bonus. She is in the rear space, so she needs 6s. That's it. She needs 6s to hit. She rolled a 1 hit. She got 2 2s and a 9. Does she have deadly? And I got to look at her dagger specialization. When attacking with dagger, if your wound attempt fails after performing an... Okay, that's not going to matter. Nothing makes her deadly, and she did not get a perfect hit. She didn't have luck. Okay, so just a hit on the lion. Let's see what we get. Beast's elbow. So we don't want to fail here. The good news is that she's got quite a few strength points. So the scrap dagger's 2. She has the strength token for 3. She's got +2 strength for 5, and the monster tooth necklace for 6. So she needs a 4. A 2. She actually failed. Oh my God, that's bad. Wait. Almost forgot her specialization. When attacking with a dagger, if a wound attempt fails after performing any reaction you may discard another drawn hit location card to attempt the wound again. So we are going to have this happen regardless. Full move in a straight line. Cancel all hits now out of range. Any survivor is grabbed. That's going to be Shara, and then they suffer 1 point of damage per monster level. So it's going to go to the edge of the map here. I can't really get to the edge of the map. There we go. These 2 are going to be knocked down here, and they're going to suffer 2 points of damage each. That is bad. That was a bad thing. So Nona suffers 2 points of damage in the head. Well, she's got a skull helm. We all do. So she drops down to 1 point of damage in the head, or 1 point of armor in the head. And Shara, once again, takes a hit. Oh my gosh, in the head. This could be the end of Shara, guys. She has no armor in the head, so she's going immediately to a severe injury. Uh-oh. Will this be our first death? Let's see. Oh, 1! Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, guys, I called it. I should have kept my mouth shut. Your head erupts in a shower of gore, killing you instantly. All of the survivors are so disturbed they lose 1 survival. Shara's head blew up, guys. Boom! She's dead. Oh no, that was our sword-wielding Shara. Well, that's the way the ball bounces, guys. Shara is kaput, and everybody loses survival. I'll deal with that off camera. All right, well, dang, Annabelle's going to take the hit on that one. She feels terrible after that. That is rough because it's her fault that she missed. She rolled a 2. She only needed a 4. Rolled a 2. It charged forward and crushed Shara's head in an explosion. That was awful. And now it's too far away for Percival to get up there and hit it. Okay, well, rip Shara. I love this game. One of our best fighters is down, or the Berserker is dead. Okay, well, I mean, she had weird crap going on anyway, but that's the end of her life. So we'll just leave her there, her corpse there, just as a reminder that bad things can happen even when you think you're winning. For the last thing that Annabelle's going to do now, she could draw a card, but it's out of range now, so the specialization doesn't help here. However, she will spend... She's down to 3 survival now. She's going to go down to 2 and spend a point to encourage our girl Nona to get up, so that Nona can get her action. Okay, so that happened. That's the end of Annabelle's turn. She can't do anything else. She's going, you know... They could have dodged that. No, they, you know, I did it. It's done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not dodged, rather, but dashed. She's going to move back into the grass there and take a shot at it. She's got, again, she's got a speed of +1, so she got 3 hits. She needs 7s, and that's 7s. So she got a perfect hit on one of them. I don't think that matters. It does not. So she did get a hit. What did she hit it in? She hit it in the fuzzy groin again. Okay, well... And we can't do that twice. You should archive this card. Oh, keep in play. So I'm going to leave that in play there, and then I'll draw another card, because that should have stayed in play. My bad. A straining neck. Okay, so if she criticals, we're in a good place here. She doesn't have any special bonuses, but she does have +1 strength. So the bow is a 3, a 4, a 5. She has a 5 right now. 5 or better. Let's see what she gets. A 5 exactly. So she did wound it. It didn't do a critical, but we get rid of 1 more AI card. Hopefully it's just down to 2 moods and a chomp and its basic action. That'd be awesome. And then Percival. Man, I don't know what to do with Percival. He's like way, way far away there. How far can he get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can get to there. He can get nowhere near hitting it. And he... Well, at least the priority token's gone. Shara had it. Okay, I think we'll take a chance. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, he could get right here and just stand behind that. I think he'll do that because it's very likely the line's going to come the other direction, right? Right. Okay, that's the end of that round. So let's continue on now and go to the lion's turn. I'm so bummed about Shara, guys. Anyway, let's see what his AI... Hopefully it's ground fighting. Grasp. No, it's his other attack, actually. Still has it. So he's going to closest knockdown survivor. Nope. In range, closest survivor in range will be Nona. So it's going to move to there. And then it's going to do 1, but you know it's 2. 2 attacks. Now she has a -1 evasion token. So the grass gives her +1. Oh man! So the lion needs 4s. It's got a -1 accuracy, so it needs 3s already. -1 for the grass, 4s, and she doesn't have anything extra or special that helps her evade. So 4s, 2 and a cocked, a 2 and a 4. So she did get hit once. Okay, so we took 1 hit. Here's the die roll for it. She's likely to dodge it. Let's see where it hits. Hits her in the waist. Yeah, she's going to spend 1 of her survival. So she's down to 1 now, actually, to dodge that. So she did not get hurt in the chomp, the grasp, rather. That's going to end the lion's turn. So next up, we'll have the player's turn. Let's go do that. All right. Well, background of the players, the characters, the three remaining people are stunned to see Shara go down so brutally at the hands of this white lion. They knew they were taking on a bigger challenge, but oh, they had no idea, did they? Anyway, back around to their turn. Man, we got 3 to 4 total cards, 4 health that we have to take care of this from this dude. We got to get it done. So, I think what we're going to do first is Annabelle. She's going to go 1, 2, 3 into the grass. She's the evasion queen. And with her 3 dice, she is going to attack with her scrap dagger right in its face. Now, let's talk about what she needs again. She needs the dagger. The scrap dagger has 7+. She doesn't really have any bonuses. She just needs 7s. So she rolled a 9, a perfect hit, and an 8. So she hit all 3 times. The scrap dagger says, on a perfect hit, the edge sharpens, gain +2 strength for the rest of the attack. That's phenomenal. Let's see what she gets. Soft belly, strange hand, and beast for a femur. Oh, beast here. I'm glad the trap did not come up. That would have sucked. We're almost going to get him because it's almost impossible to not hit him this time. But we'll start with the soft belly because these two have failure effects. We'll do the strange hands next because that will result in him not moving if we do fail. And then we'll do in this order. Soft belly, strange hands, beast ear. We'll talk about what they do in more detail if it happens. You guys have all seen these before. So first off, we got the. Now let's talk about her strength on the attack. She has +2 strength. The dagger's +2. That's 4. 5 for the strength tokens she got from Nona. So that's 5, and then 2 for this round because of the perfect hit on the dagger. That's a 7 strength. She needs 3 or better to hit. A critical on the soft belly. Awesome. Gain 1 random white lion resource. So I need testes and a white lion resource. And there's a persistent injury with the at the start of every monster turn before it draws an AI card. Roll a d10 on a 1. It's basically suffers a wound because it's dragging its guts with it. And let me get all the lion resource cards. Got to find the one I need. So I was discarding theirs, the one that I already have, and then we're going to shuffle it up and get another one. That's a good one. I hope that if she can critical on a couple of these other ones, we're even in better shape, but she only needs 3s to wound it. That means that is the last of these AI cards, so we're just going to, I don't know, I'm just not paying attention. Hopefully random enough. Alright, and then we get into one more resource. We're going to have a lot of lion resources. The Shimmering Mane, oh, that could not have been better. We can do something very cool with that. Alright, that was the first of the hits. Specialization, okay. 3 or more on the strange hand next. An 8. Success. No critical, but a success. 1 AA card and the basic action left to go. And the next one, a 1. She failed. Wow. Without turning, move the monster 1 space directly away from the attacker. Cancel all unresolved hits. That's okay. He moves right there. That's actually okay. I have no problem with that at all. Okay. It moved back and did not do anything else. Alright, let me just double check that. Make sure. Cancel all. Yeah, it's out of range. Okay, just jumped back 1 and got out of her range. It's okay. We have 2 cards left. Can we get in this turn? Let me see. Can he get to him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he can, because he's got a reach of 2 with the Gax, the greater Gax. I mean, he's swinging those axes back and forth. Now, Percival is going to move there and attack with the Gax, which will give him, again, he's got a strength of, he needs a 6. He's got an accuracy of 1. So he needs 5s to hit, and that's it. So, there we go. 2 dice for the Gax. Needs 5s. He got 2 hits. That is outstanding. What did he get? The Beast's Paw and the Glorious Mane. We'll do the Glorious Mane first. Remember, with him, with his specialization, when attacking with an axe, if your wound attempt fails, you may ignore it and attempt to wound the selected area again. Okay, so we're going to do that. So we'll do the Glorious Mane first. Hopefully we critical. You have to critical to get that one. Let's call it critical. A 9. with the Gax. That's deadly. We succeeded with the Glorious Mane. So I couldn't wound him, and that's why I wanted a 9. A 9 with the Glorious Mane is a critical because this weapon is deadly. It doesn't say on a 10, it says on a critical. Critical wound, gain the Shimmering Mane. That means we have 2 Shimmering Manes. White Lion resources. If the attacker is insane, the sheer frustration grants the +1 strength token. He is insane. He's got a 6 insanity, so he is insane. So basically, he gets a 2nd strength token, which will affect the next hit. That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now, all he has to do, he did no damage on that one, sorry. Bloop. But he's got to do the Beast Paw. So he's going to add 1 more strength to it. That means that he needs it's strength 4, 5 for the strength token, 6 for his normal strength, and then +7. So he needs 3s or better to wound it. A 3 exactly. Okay, good. So the failure effect does not come into account. The last of his AI cards are gone, and we still have an attacker left. She's just going to attack from where she's at. She's in the grass already. She's 1 space away. She's going to shoot her bow. She's got 3 dice. She needs 7s. An 8, a 3, and a 4, so she succeeded in hitting once. This may be all we need. Hit in the beast femur. Now let's talk her attack damage for Nona. Is going to be, that's 3, so we need a 7, 6, 5. She needs 5s to wound the creature. She rolled a critical. Let's take a look and see what, we're going to kill it, but let's take a look and see what that does. That was an awesome critical. You bruise the White Lion's femur, crippling its graceful movement. Gets a -1 movement token. Okay. Boom! She brought it down. But we lost somebody, a life for a life. Oy, that was rough. Got these 2 resources. Let's go back and see what our rewards are for a level 2 White Lion. Wow, crud. I didn't realize this, but everybody's going to get 2 hunt experience. I didn't even look at that. So that puts Nona up to 3 hunt experience now, which means she's going to get her age milestone in just a moment. For Percival, man, it's getting him old. We're going to have to keep him out of some fights. He's got 2 more. He's not too far. We cannot have him go into a fight with the Phoenix, for example. The Phoenix messes with time and distorts age. It's really bad for him. Annabelle's in the same boat. She's got 2 more hunt experience. That puts her up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hunt experience. That's really something. Now we know that she has 5, right? So she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, she has 6. I should have been having her get 6. Anyway, that puts her up to 8 as well. I mean, they're getting really close to additional milestones, and that makes her adventure sword even tougher. Wow. Of course, she didn't use the other one, so she doesn't get a proficiency in the Twilight Sword. This hunt. Next up, we get the weapon proficiencies. So Nona can get hers. It does give her specialization in bow. She now has a 3 weapon proficiency in bow. That is awesome. Oh no, I already marked it. I take it back. She's at 2. She's at 2, not 3. Okay, and then let's see. For the axe, we get another proficiency. It doesn't help Percival, but it gets him closer to his mastery. Annabelle, she too is already gotten what she needs. Shara, we don't have to worry about. Okay, anyway, next up, we get these rewards. For a 2nd level lion, we're going to get 4 basic resources as normal, and 6 White Lion resources. So we'll start with the White Lion resources. Hopefully we get the things that we need. Let's see. Alright. We get Great Cat Bone, Sinew, Lion Claw, White Fur, that's what we need. What is that, 4? We need 2 more. Great Cat Bone, White Fur. Perfect. 2 White Furs are going to help us a lot to complete that set. That may be exactly what we need. And then we're going to get some basic resources out. Okay. Man, we brought down a 2nd level White Lion. But we paid the price for it, didn't we? The organ that can be anything. Hide. Love Juice. And Monster Bones. That'll do. I think that'll do. I don't know yet. We'll have to see when we come back around to the next Lantern Years settlement phase, which will be coming up next in the next episode. Anyway, guys, that was a pretty darn good event for us. We did lose Shara. So everybody say, bow your heads in memory of Shara the Insane. She dropped the Twilight Sword. She's dead, gone. I actually was calculating her stuff. I don't know why I was bothering with that. She is done, kaput. So someone else is... I guess what happens with the Twilight Sword and the Adventure Sword, they're unique, right? And irreplaceable. I don't... Well, I think unique and irreplaceable means that if the person wielding them, if everybody dies, I'll have to look it up. I don't think she loses them both. We'll see. I'll look up those and see what that means. It could. Hopefully we didn't lose all that. That would be awful, because the Adventure Sword is great in a number of people's hands if we want to shift them to Sword as a proficiency. But she didn't lose any of the stuff. We gathered it up. She's just dead. So I'll take a look at that and make sure we don't lose any of those things. But if we did, oh well, that would suck. So that was the end of year 5, guys. Lantern year 5 is done. Next Lantern year. Now we have story events coming up, I think, every Lantern year for a while now. Yeah, every year we're going to have some story events. So as Lantern year 6 hits, we're going to have... I'm not going to get into them. If you want to keep it a surprise, just wait. And I'm really bummed out about Shara. We'll have to put a little shrine with her. But we still have a couple things to wrap up. Let me look up some things. We got to do the age encounter for Nona, and I think that's it. I'm just double checking everybody. Yes, that's it. Yes, if a survivor dies, didn't say if all survivor dies. A special gear rule: if a survivor dies, archive irreplaceable gear in their gear grid. So both the Twilight Sword and the Adventure Sword are going back. God, that is a shame. Real bummer. We lost those things. Let's go do Nona's event now. Never mind. She got it last round. I was thinking of her proficiency, but she did not get it this turn. So we'll have to see. Yeah, she doesn't get a proficiency this turn. She got her courage bonus already. Why was I thinking she got something? Her hunt experience went up 2. Yeah. Was it that? Did she not get? No, she got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why she has the +1 strength. She got it from this event, I think, right? I don't remember. I'll have to look. Let me look at Nona on the back of the settlement sheet. What did she start with? +2 survival, +1 courage, +1 evasion. Yeah. So the +1 strength actually came from her age growth from her hunt experience. All right, guys, that really does end this episode. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please, as always, help me promote the channel. Pass it around. Share, like, love it. Thank you very much. And jump over to Doug Herring or Doug Mystic Eye on Patreon and become a patron of mine. For a minimal amount of money, you can really help support the channel. I appreciate that as well. Take care, and I will talk to you in the next episode.